Islam, boy. Takbir! Takbir! Takbir!
Watch out, Carter. Excuse me. No. Right here. Right there.
Hey boys, the boys have got the back seats back there. All the way in the back, we're gonna let the babies take those seats in the back and everybody can fill in. Carter, y'all gonna take some back seats and adults can move up to the front. Long as any spaces. Let the babies take the seats in the back.
Thank you.
Islam, boys. Islam. Praising Allah on the Prophet, singing on each one of you. More is on. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to stand here, and I'm going to thank you all. I'm going to thank you all for patience. And I want to thank you for being patient with us. I want to thank you all. Patience is a virtue. I want to thank you all for extending, see that right there? This hand for all the way from Baltimore, Maryland to Carbondale, Illinois. That's what this is all about. Stretching forth through all that you came through, all that riding. And I'm thankful and I'm indebted to you for what you three went through here. I just got one question. I know you probably don't have it, but I'm going to ask it anyway. In the bit that you do. Do you have a picture of the monk with you? A large picture. Next time you come, let the world know that he's with you. So he can be right there with the rest of it. Islam? Islam. Sheik Pennington Bey. I want to thank you, Mother. I want to thank you, Mother. Sister, I want to thank you. I know it wasn't easy, but nothing starts until we are all, not one or two or three or four, we were all together. Now we're going to worship and praise and honor to our illustrious prophet, extend honor to you and each one of us, in the hope that this hand press will reach through whatever it needs to reach through to get where it needs to go. Islam, 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 Islam. Now turn the music over to Islam, Islam, Islam.
May we all rise and face the east? The Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, Circle 7, divinely prepared by the noble prophet Drew Ali, by the guidance of his father God Allah, the great God of the universe, to redeem man from his sinful and fallen stage of humanity back to the highest plane of life with his father, God Allah. Islam? Islam. 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 Allah, the Father of the universe. Allah, the Father of the universe. The Father of love. The Father of love. Truth. Peace. Freedom. And justice. Allah is my protector. Allah is my protector. My guide. And my salvation. By night. And by day. Through his holy prophet. Drew Ali. Amen.
Islam. Rise, give all praises to Allah. Give honor to our Prophet, Prophet Drew Ali. Give honor to the House 13-2. Give honor to each and every one of you. Give honor where honor is due. Happy Holy Day for Muslims throughout the universe. Islam. We'll now take a reading from our Divine Constitution and Bylaws. The Moorish Science Temple of America. The crescent and the star represents our salvation. The all-seeing eye represents our God Allah. The hand press represents unity. Wow. Act 1. The Grand Sheik and the chairman of the Moorish Science Temple of America is empowered to make law and enforce laws with the assistance of the Prophet and the Grand Body of the Moorish Science Temple of America. The Assistant Grand Sheik is to assist the Grand Sheik in all affairs that he lives according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And it is known before the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Islam. Act 2. All meetings are to be open and closed promptly according to the Circle 7 in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Friday is our holy day of rest, because on a Friday the first man was formed in flesh, and on a Friday the first man departed out of flesh and ascended unto his Father God Allah. For that cause Friday is the holy day for all Muslims all over the world. Islam. Act 3. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice must be proclaimed and practiced by all members of the Moorish Science Temple of America. No member is to put in danger or accuse falsely his brother or sister on any occasion in order that they harm his brother or sister. Because Allah is love. Islam. Act 4. All members must preserve these holy divine laws, and all members must obey the laws of the government. Because by being a Moorish American, you are a part and partial of the government, and must live the life accordingly. Islam. Act 5. This organization of the Moorish Science Temple of America is not to cause any confusion or to overthrow the laws and constitution of the said government, but to obey hereby. Islam. Act 6. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality, and we are teaching our people their nationality and their divine creed, that they may know that they are a part and impartial of this said government, and know that they are not Negroes, colored folks, black people, or Ethiopians, because these names were given to slaves by slaveholders in 1779 and lasted until 1865 during the time of slavery. But this is a new era of time now, and all men now must proclaim their free national name to be recognized by the government in which they live and the nations of the earth. This is the reason why Allah, the great God of the universe, ordained Drew Ali, the prophet, to redeem his people from their sinful ways. The Moorish Americans are the descendants of the ancient Moabites whom inhabited the northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa. Islam. Act 7. All members must promptly attend their meetings and become a part and impartial of all uplifting acts of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Members must pay their dues and keep in line with all necessities of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Then you are entitled to the name of faithful. Husband, you must support your wife and children. Wife, you must obey your husband and take care of your children and look after the duties of your household. Sons and daughters must obey father and mother and be industrious and become a part of the uplifting of fallen humanity. All Moorish Americans must keep their hearts and minds clear with love and their bodies clean with water. This divine covenant is from your holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali, through the guidance of his father God, Allah. Islam. Islam. Moorish American prayer. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation, by night and by day, through his holy prophet, Drew Ali. All men. The Moorish Science Temple of America. This will now open up our Holy Day meetings, and we will now have until, for each individual to come up, 2 minutes, and just give your gift of understanding, just give thanks, just give security, just give safety, just for anything that will entitle Moorish Americans to continue to unite. Islam, 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 Islam. We will now wage. I will acknowledge. Oh, the great meeting is on. The crescent and the stars represents Islam. The hand press represents Asia. And at this time, we will waive our additional questionnaire and additional laws for the Moorish America by the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. We will waive the additional laws at this time. And at this time, we will now seek salvation. Islam. Islam. Islam.
Islam!
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 Islam! Takbir!
Allahu Akbar!
Islam! Good word, man, brother.
Oh, we got 2 there, Prince.
Praise the Lord for waking me up this morning, allowing me to get through the week, and be here today, to be on time with my Friday Holy Day meeting.
That's right,
One of my things I want to talk about is like gratitude and like being grateful.
Wow.
But gratitude can mean like a bunch of meaningful stuff. Like you can like be grateful for the things you had, because some of the things that you had are some of the things that you need. And then there's other things that you want. So there's a major difference between the things that you need and the things that you want. Like I need food, a place to live, electricity, water, food, clothes, all that stuff. But I really don't need like my PS5.
Already.
I don't really need my PS5, my phone. I got a bunch of stuff that I really don't need, but I'm grateful to have it. And like I like to get in love for my mom. You know she's not here today. Yeah, 400 to my mom. Because she did a bunch of things for me. Make sure I get to school on time. Make sure I get ready for school on time.
Tell me what the grades are,
Yeah,
Mo.
dude. She stayed on me about my schoolwork, and I praise her for that. I give her honor for that, because if she didn't, my grades wouldn't be the way they are right now.
Praise
Because right now, my grades is really good. I got A's and B's stuff. That's because my mom and my dad and my Mimi, they all be on me and stuff about my schoolwork, my classwork, and everything. Like when I come in the house at like a certain time, I have to study and stuff. At first, I didn't like it, but then I realized like this gonna help you get better at something that you didn't really know at first. Cause it's like at first, in the second quarter, I had like, oh man, I got like 8 seconds. I had a CMS, right? And then when I studied more stuff, I studied hard, I learned up to a B. And I'm just thankful for everybody, my parents, my community, everybody for being home in public school.
Islam? Islam? Islam?
That was good.
Make a good soldier. Do you think I'd make a good soldier? Do you think I'd make a good soldier? We are the soldiers of true Ali.
First I rise and thank you. Right. Give honor to Timothy Bey, well, hyphen, maybe know who I lead. Honor to his other half, Sister Louise. Give honor to the prophet. Man, prophet.
That's him.
Where would I be at today? Ooh. Giving honor to all sheikesses, resurrectors, ministers, all the great leaders who came before them. I give honor to my mother. My mother, Sheik Joan Roselle.
Fly, miss.
My father, Freddie Ellis. Give honor to my three kings, Vino, Manuel, Joshua. And I give honor to all my spiritual sons. And my son,
That's him.
Chucky.
That's him.
Can't forget my Chucky.
That's him.
That's what I call
That's what it
him.
is.
That's the nickname. But convention chairman
Islam.
of the Moorish Science Temple of America. My sheep rock. Son. I just want to
Love you too.
just get up here and thank Allah for the change that He has bestowed in me. The change that I can see, the growth. The growth in Cheryl. Man, they call me the miracle baby.
Wow.
The miracle baby. So I got to give honor and thanks to Allah for bringing me out of that and bringing me into my own. Man, it's a blessing.
That's right.
That's why I came through these doors, because I got a lot to be grateful for.
That's right.
My son said, "Mom, you gotta be ready
That's right.
when the day comes." And the prophet say,
Come on now.
"Be ye also ready," because you never know. You never know when you're going to be called upon. You never know when the Lord might want me to stand and express myself. I can talk and I can talk because my great Sheik is standing, and I'm going to get off this floor. He's standing and behind this altar. I don't know about y'all,
Okay.
but it hits you all the time.
That's right.
When you know it, you want to just.
Let it out, boy.
Islam and peace.
Islam.
Islam. Islam.
Oh, boy.
Time for the Eskimo.
Working for it.
Islam. First I rise, giving pure and perfect praise, the Father God Allah, the Father of the universe. Also giving honors to noble prophet, Ali, honors to all of you. Islam.
Islam.
I won't be before you long, but just a quick demonstration of something I thought about this week. With all the election and everything going on, you can legislate everything but love.
Wow.
Think about it.
Wow. Talk about
don't think that because you didn't commit the sin, that today you're innocent, because we are just as culpable for the things that are going on in society.
That's right.
Don't condemn everyone and everything, because in some way, shape, or form, we had a part in it. And when people are placed in darkness, crimes, sin, like when Gia say the lust, the fuss, and the dust, and all that stuff, that's when those things are committed. But the guilty aren't just those that committed the crimes, it's also those that created the darkness, right? So we can create darkness by inaction.
Right.
Not to say that we do anything, right?
That's right. Islam.
But we can create darkness by seeing things and not doing anything to bring resolve to that issue. So I'm gonna be super, super quick. And reading from the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science, Temple of America, Circle 7, divinely prepared by the noble prophet Ali. I'll be reading chapter 30. Not all of it, but just a portion. The holy instructions from the prophet, the social duties. When thou considerest thy wants, when thou beholdest thy imperfections, acknowledge his goodness. O son of humanity, who honored thee with humanity, endowed thee with speech, and placed thee in society to receive and confer reciprocal help and mutual obligations, protection from injuries, thy enjoyment of the comforts and the pleasures of life. All these thou owest to the assistance of others, and couldst not enjoy but in advance of society. It is thy duty, therefore, to be a friend to mankind, as it is thy interest that man should be friendly to thee. Islam.
Well said.
We got one more Sheik. The Sheik is from out of town, then the altar. We got one more, then we're going to get to the altar.
I rise, giving praise to Allah. I give honor to Noble Ali, and I give honors to all honors that was previously given. I am Sheik Kiana Jackson Bey. Everybody know me on Facebook as K Bey. I am the chairman of Praise Allah. I apologize.
You need to apologize for
Traveling.
So,
Islam.
I wanted to take a reading from chapter 25, the
Talk
covenant
about it.
of the Asiatic nation.
Talk about it.
I'm just going to go straight to instruction number 4. If thy brother is in adversity, assist him. If thy sister is in trouble, forsake her not. I don't know why I'm nervous and shaking. But I just want to say with that, I met the Sheik Prather a few years ago at a ministerial alliance. I don't know if you remember.
I recall just a bit.
It was my first time ever speaking. I was so nervous then too. But I didn't get a chance to greet him or speak to him and his wife. And I just want to give honors to him and his wife and everybody who came out when our grand governor passed.
Islam.
So many other people could have came and assisted us, and he was the one who came and assisted us. And I just want to
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
and I just want to let y'all know, walking in here, it felt warm, it felt at home. And we got to remember that, because most times when we on Facebook, people don't get to feel this and see this, so we gotta be gentle, because a lot of people on Facebook, they give you sternness, they judge you, they don't know who you are, what you've been through. I feel like you came across the burning sand.
Where Mobile?
Endurance, exactly. Our travels was delayed, but I always say, delay and rejection is God's protection. We came at the right time. So I just want to say thank y'all for
Thank you.
I'd like to say thank you to my grand governors for always
Islam.
keeping me on track. Thank you to Grand Sheik Pennington Bey, Grand Sheik
Islam.
Temple. He actually brought me into Moorish Science and wouldn't take his hand off me till I got it.
Praise Allah. Praise
I'd
Allah.
like to thank them for being with me on my journey, and I'd like to thank y'all for welcoming us. And a lot of that's the planners, and it's good to see a lot of sisters in one place now and not being happy, so it feels good to hang out, so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
I asked permission for my friend Sheik Clarence Prather, and I just want you to stand.
Islam. Islam. Look.
First and always, I rise giving my highest praises to Allah, giving my highest honor to Prophet Muhammad, giving honor to each and every one of you that are here tonight, Friday, a holy day for all Muslims all over the world. I'm not going to be long, Grand Sheik, but I couldn't sit down because when you got to this altar, you took over a spirit that I had all day long. I was thinking, when I took you to the altar, I was going to open up our Quran and I was going to read chapter.
Me too.
Me too. Because my mind kept going back to when we were in Chicago for that convention, and we got that call that the grand governor had transitioned.
Lord, you welcome.
Well, first I got it from Kaya
That's right.
from Atlanta, Georgia. Some of you know her.
Islam.
She called me and she was going mother, but she let me know. But then I know you called. And that chapter, read your verse again.
Listen.
Recite it.
That's right.
Everybody, recite it with her.
If thy brothers and thy sisters assist them, if thy sisters in trouble forsake her not, so shall the fortunes of thy Father contribute to the support of his whole race, and his care continue to you all in love to each other.
When that call came through, and my husband said that the Moabites requested him to come there, even though he had some things at the convention to do, the Mo, you have to go. But Allah blessed him because he didn't have to. He asked me how far it was, so me navigation, I just looked it up and told me, no, it's not that far. Because somebody had said maybe 7 hours. I think maybe you told me.
No, it's clear.
Okay. But it wasn't that far. But I want to thank Grand Sheik Eric Thompson Bey.
Takbir!
And Sheik Mark Rogers Bey.
Takbir!
For assisting him to go from Chicago to Carbondale and for going there, because when he came back, he and the brothers were so elated, and I want to thank you.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Praise Allah.
I want to thank him because I just see the relationship that he's taking care of and being there for you all. And that's what Moorish Science is about. That's what the Prophet has taught us. And thank you. But just remember, that is our duty.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Praise Allah.
Islam.
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 Rise, give all praises to Allah. Give our honor to our Prophet through our name. Give honor for holy day for all Muslims throughout the universe. And at this time, I would like to pass the mic to the sister if she would like to have a few words just for as her brother. Islam.
Islam.
praise to our Father God Allah. I give honors to His holy divine prophet, Prophet Noble Ali, who was the one who reminded us that we were not Negroes, colored folks, black people, Ethiopians, African Americans, and all the other labels of bondage that has been put on us. Islam. I give honors to the first Supreme Grand Sheik of the first Supreme Grand Council, Sheik Emiliel Islam. I give honors to the forerunner of Moorish Science, Marcus Garvey. I give honors to all of the ills and bays who hold their ways to our Father God Allah. I give honors to everything that the chairman has given honors to. I give honors to all of you who waited Islam. I'm definitely home. Allahu Akbar. Here. I am definitely home. The first Moorish Science Temple of America that I went to was in Pennsylvania, in Philly. There was I'm actually, Baltimore is like my second home. I lived here for 8 years before I moved out to Illinois with my husband. And when I was here, I was just on a path of learning of who I was. And as I was learning on the path of who I was, a brother who used to work at the mayor's office in Montgomery Mall, one day he showed me his ID and he had a fez on. So I said to him, you an Illuminati? He said, no, it's something else. But he didn't tell me what it was. And then one day, he had moved from Baltimore and he moved to Philly. And he was like, come, we having this bazaar at the temple. Come to the temple. And so I had went to the temple, and it was one of your temples in Philly. It was one of your temples in Philly. And when I first got there, and this is the reason why I'm still in the Moorish Science Temple of America to this day, because I was raised in the church. I was raised Kojic, and it was Sunday school. And we're going through the Sunday school questions, and it says, Islamism, is it an old time or is it a new religion? And it said that it was an old time religion, and I said, hold on, I was taught all my life that we need to get back to the old time religion, so I wanted to learn about this old time religion. And this was the only place that I ever heard where I could actually learn about this old time religion. Islam. Praise Allah. So, anytime that I'm able to, just come and be amongst the Moors, I am always elated. I'm always excited. As I said, this is like home to me, Islam. And a few years later, I got to meet the Grand Sheik Brownell and his wife down in Atlanta a couple years ago. And I just want to say honors to Supreme Grand Sheik Prather and his beautiful wife. She is a lot of Moors, they send condolences. And a lot of Moors are just actually there, And it's a difference when you're actually there. It's a difference because, Supreme Grand, she could have said, we in convention and we're doing this and we're doing that. But he made it his business. He made it his business to come. And y'all actually have a jewel. I actually have a jewel. Anytime that I'm amongst Moors and I meet Moors that comes directly from him, Moors. A few years ago, my husband and I, we was in Troy, New York with the young babes. And that was a beautiful experience to be able to see so many children, so many children in the temple who are actually active, who know more than just the Moorish American prayer, because you know, it's easy for children to learn and catch on to the Moorish American
That's right.
prayer, but when they're actually able to go into the instructions, right, these divine instructions from the Holy Prophet, and they're actually able to add them and apply them to their everyday life, it is so beautiful for children to be able to do that. And that was the first time I got to experience children in the temple who was able to do that. And I know it's, you know, because of their parents, but also because of what Supreme Grand Sheik and the Sheiks have instilled in them. Islam.
Islam.
So I'm just going to say, praise Allah for you all.
Praise Allah.
I want to take a reading from the Holy Quran, the Moorish Science of America. And I want to go into chapter 23. Islam. Chapter 23, Islam. And, you know, chapter 23 is something that we've been building on a lot lately in our Sunday school. And chapter 23, they're just going into these steps. And it's funny because when I first joined the Moorish Science Temple of America, like many of us, you know, we think the 12-step ladder is in chapter 5, right? Because we're just looking with the carnal eye, we're not actually able to go in and see, hold on, this chapter is not adding up to 12 steps.
Wow. Wonderful, buddy. Wonderful.
But when you actually get to go in further and you say, oh, these are the 12 steps. Islam. And when I think of Supreme, I always think of him as a father. Islam. My husband always considered him to be his father. Islam. And I want to take this reading as the holy instructions for thy children. Consider thou art a parent. The importance of thy trust. The being thou hast produced, it is thy duty to support. And that's exactly what we receive when we need it. We receive the support from you all. And I want to say again, Islam to you all and honors to you all who actually allowed us to have Supreme in that time of need. Islam. Praise Allah. And with that, I'm going to yield before I only had a couple of minutes.
You can go in there if you want.
Islam. Praise Allah.
Takbir! Takbir! Takbir!
Thank you, sis. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
We will now have
Hold on, Mo.
another visitor,
Yeah.
which the brother name is Sheik Rayel. Well, will now come to the altar and give his portion. Islam.
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 Islam. Islam. Islam. All praise be to Allah, the author, creator, governor of the world, almighty, eternal, and incomprehensible. Honors to the prophet, noble Ali, who came kicking over the tombstones of Negro, black, and colored. Honors to the forerunner of the prophet, Brother Marcus Mosiah Garvey, who admonished the Moors to rise up and accomplish what you will. Honors to the American flag, the flag of my birth, and to the Moorish flag, the flag of my descent. These two flags, when flown together, represent the clean and pure nation of Moorish American Muslims here in North America and abroad. These two flags, when flown together, represent my American experience and my African heritage. I give honors to everything Moorish. I give honors to all of you because when man honors man, he honors Allah. Yet, I give a special honors to womanhood. Islam.
Islam.
All praise be to Allah. As it is a custom, when addressing a group of Moorish American Muslims, wayfarers, sympathizers, generous souls, seekers after the truth, etc., in that nature. I'll take a reading from the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, Circle 7, divinely prepared by the noble prophet, Drew Ali, and my reading will come from chapter 3, instruction 2, and it reads, no man live unto himself, for every living thing is bound by cords to every other living thing. Islam? Islam. It is very important. It is very important, in my humble opinion, more, that we focus on the truth about our connection. It is very important that we focus on the truth of our connection. The same life force flowing through you is the same life force flowing through me. You are the essence of life as I am the essence of life. It is very important that we give focus to our harmonious similarities as opposed to so-called disharmonious Islam. That's right. We have to see beyond the customs and the traditions and the rites and things of that nature, because at the end of the day, the carnal customs do not alter the truth of Islam. And so I will be brief. It is an honor to be here before the Moors. It is an honor to be before my extended family. Praise the Lord. I give honors to Sheik Pennington Bey, the Grand Governors, K. Brother L, and K. Bey, Sheik K. Bey, for their journey across the burning sands. And again, I give honors to all of you, brother, man, sister, woman, and our national treasures that we usually call children. So I leave you as I came in peace and love.
Islam.
You didn't
Islam.
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 Rise, give all praise to Allah. Give honor to our prophet, Prophet Noble Ali. Give honor to the Moorish Science Temple of America. Give honor for Holy Day. Give honor to the sacred grove in front of me. Give honor to the royal staff behind me. Give honor above me. Give honor for holy ground. Give honor to the left. Give honor to the right. Happy Holy Day, Mosque.
Happy Holy Day, Islam.
Lord, due to the time and the essence, I will be brief. And being brief, I would like to come from the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, Circle 7, divinely prepared by the noble prophet, Drew Ali, by the guidance of his father, God Allah, the great God of the universe, to redeem man from his sinful and fallen state of humanity, back to the highest plane of life with his father, God Allah. Islam. Islam. The reading will start from page 18, the divine instructions. And the divine instructions is what message has been coming to me through our prophet, from the holy prophet, through the instructions for as a divine instruction from Allah, and the message from the holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali. More I've been wrestling, but I'm so thankful being in the Moorish Science Temple of America. I'm so thankful to be able to elevate in the Moorish Science Temple of America.
Be thankful.
I am so thankful just to resurrect from my carnal way of life and actually being introduced to my spiritual way of life. Islam, from chapter 8, Jesus reveals to the people of their sinful ways. And I will start with verse 7. Allah's meeting place with man is in the heart. Physical, mental.
That's right. You work.
And in a still small voice, he speaks. And he who hears is still.
That's right.
And all the people said, teach us to know the Holy One who speaks within the heart, Allah, of a still small voice. And Jesus said, the holy breath cannot be seen with mortal eyes, nor can man see the spirit of the Holy One. In verse 10 reads, but in their image man was made.
That's right.
And he who looks into the face of man looks at the image
That's right.
of Allah, who speaks within. In verse 11 reads, and when man honors man, he honors Allah. And what man does for man, he does for Allah. And you must hear you must bear in mind
That's right.
that when man harms in thought, the cause of it all, or a word that is mentioned, or a deed, another man, he does a wrong to Allah. In verse 13 reads, if you would serve Allah, who speaks within the heart, just serve your near of kin.
That's right.
And those who are no kin, the stranger at your gates, the foe who seeks to do you harm.
That's right.
It's so much more of a carnal way of life and being introduced to a spiritual guidance.
That's right.
It's love. And I will come from 24, verse 24. I am your brother, man. Just come to show the way to Allah. You shall not worship man. Praise Allah, the Holy One. And then verse 23 reads, and all the people were entranced and would have Jesus as a God. But Jesus said, make human hearts your altars. And burn your sacrifice with the fire of love. Tear down your idols. They can hear you not. Turn all your sacrificial altars into fuel for the flame. Lord, I come in love. I leave in love. I'm so thankful for the unity on Holy Day. And at this time, I will now turn the altar over to our sister Grand Sheik Michael Johnson Bey for his portion. Islam, 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 Islam,
Islam,
Islam, Islam, Islam, Islam. First always rise on this Friday, holy day for Muslims all over the world. To give my pure and perfected praises to the great God of the universe. Allah, the Father, love, truth, peace, and justice. I extend honor to the noble and illustrious prophet, Prophet Noble Juali, the one that was commissioned to do the gigantic mission of ridding you and I of a Negro problem. Ridding you and I of the things that we have today. We didn't have unity in ancient times. So today, we mark a history. We mark a history in the journey of the race. The record makes reference to a milestone in the journey, and I do declare that this is a milestone in the journey of the race. Islam, I ain't got much time, but I'm going to do my job. Islam, give honor to everyone, to the co-champions, extend honor to you, give honor to the Grand Sheik Pennington Bey, Sister Grand Sheik Pennington Johnson Bey, all ills, all bays, all wills, all ways. Islam, as I reflect on the order of the meeting, Keenan, come up here. As I reflect on the order of the meeting, right, the order of the meeting, give us an essence of what the front of the Quran makes reference to. And what the front of the Quran makes reference to is that man has to be redeemed, right? It says to redeem man from his sinful and fallen state of humanity back to the highest plane of life. How is this possible? This is possible because the doors of the Moorish Science of America is open, right? Because only through the doors of the Moorish Science of America you will go in chapter 9 and you will find that yes, they are sinners and confess their guilt, right? And some people are shrewd enough to have a polished coat, a tinsel reputation, a fame. But somewhere I read that their souls are just as precious in the eyesight of Allah. But through the doors of the Moorish Science of America being open, we welcome you as you come. We welcome you to come in and clean yourself up. Because there's a story of the 99 and the 1 about 100 sheep. There's a story about the 99 and the 1 about 100 sheep, right? And we do what? We open the doors for the 1 that left the 100 sheep. Because it only takes 1 for the lower self to grab a hold to. It only takes 1 for you to get sideways. It only takes 1. But through the journey, welcome to Orissa. Welcome to Orissa. In this house. In this house. You made the sacrifice. And we are here because we need you. We need you. We need everybody to come and do what? Be redeemed from all the sinful ways. Islam, this my son give you praise and honor because my time is up. Islam, because they don't get away. I say the multitude of people in the Moorish Science, but this one right here, not this one. He ain't going nowhere. Islam, this the one connected to the 99. Islam.
First I rise and praise to Allah, unto the Prophet, unto my mother, my father, my sister, my brother, honor each and every one of you on this whom I do Islam. I'm going to be brief. As always, it's beautiful to see all y'all beautiful faces and everyone being here. Happy that everyone is here together and representing unity. just want to put prayers over my mother, my grandmother, her partner, who are all in the hospital currently. Praising Allah for cycles. I'm constantly in a cycle. Started school again. Doing well. So praying for that and guidance. Just doing the best that I can. And praising Allah for my father. Never gives out. So that constant drop of water, we talked about it a lot this week. So just something that I wanted to mention. Psalmism, love each and every one of y'all. Those that I don't know, hope that I get to know. So I'm 24. Yeah, since this, so Psalmism.
And if you have love of your forefathers, if you have the spirit of your forefathers, you fear nothing, you hear no seed. Who will sacrifice the upper for very life for your profit in your temple. May Allah bless us all and our love to each other. Happy Holy Day, Moors. Islam, Islam, Islam. To the co-chairman, this good brother right here. Sheik Travis there. Islam.
Islam. Islam. Islam. Rise, give all praise to Allah, give honor to our prophet, Prophet to Ali, and give honor for the house that we are with and in today. Islam. I'd like to give honor for this brother, Chairman, Sheik Michael Johnson Bey, for their portion and sharing. And now, at this time, we will turn the altar over to our assistant Grand Sheik, Katrina Thompson Bey. Islam. Johnson Bey. Islam.
Both feeling good, both feeling good.
Islam.
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 Forever rise and give it along my highest word of praise. Thanking him for sending us a divine prophet, Prophet Ali. Thanking him for all the wonderful things he continues to do for you. Happy holy night. Each and every one. Wow. So beautiful up here. Giving honor to OBDA. Islam. Giving honor to our babies. Giving honor to the whole staff behind me. Giving honor to 1055. Giving honor to everyone who's doing the work of the prophet. Here, there, and everywhere. Thanking the Lord for giving us a holy night. A lot was said. Giving honor to Allah. Giving prayer and mercy.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Thank you for the journey. Thank you. Being like that camera.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
A lot was said, but I want to give honor to Prince Carter for coming out of chapter 3, studying yourself again and again. We can't be afraid to use these holy and divine lessons. How many used these lessons this week that got you through? Because we can read these lessons all day long, but if we don't put them to use, the prophet word will go in vain. Because we can read them all day long, but if we don't execute them, what good? If we can't use the formula and put them to use. Because how do we know they work? So I'm grateful for a holy night. Because it ain't got nothing to do with money in the pocket, because I don't have none in my pocket. Because the gas and electric bill definitely went up, the water bill. But what this man, what the Lord gave us was this guide right here. This guide me to this thing called life. And it's a wonderful thing. Because what I see right here, it's a great day for Muslims all over the world. Because whatever y'all went through, we're grateful and we wait patiently. Patiently. Because do you see all these sisters out here? Because they say sisters can't get along.
That's what they say.
That's not true.
That's what they say.
Because we can get along. Because we sisters in the Moorish Science Temple are doing great things. And I'm looking at these sisters on this front row in the back. Because I'm thinking about that divine and national movement as I'm looking at this scale right here. Because we're in this organization with men, women, and children. Men, women, and children. Because that's what it takes. But I was just thinking about these lessons. We need lessons in this thing called life. These lessons will set your life on fire with holy zeal. As I look at the Grand Sheik in the back, I didn't know what that holy zeal was. But if you stay in the Moorish Science temple long enough, you'll find out about some holy zeal.
That's right.
But you gotta stay in the temple long enough to find out about some holy zeal.
Islam.
Because I remember in 1055, I didn't know about it. But now I know about their holy zeal. It's better than a paycheck on Friday night. So I'm grateful tonight.
That's right.
So when you stay in the Moorish Science temple, every round get better and better and better. So I'm grateful as I see these sisters. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming down here. You never know when people are watching you. So as my great-grandmama would say, be on your best behavior. Because you never know who's watching you. So I hope, as she came out, teach. So when you get your lessons in Sunday school, don't, because they say out of your Sunday school comes the guidance of the nation. So what you learn, take it on your job and your family. Don't be afraid to teach, because they're going to need those lessons in this thing called life. Because they're going to wonder why you're not going crazy. So that's your opportunity to teach them about the Prophet Noble Ali. Why you're okay with this thing called life. So I want to thank y'all for being patient for the blessing that we just got here today. Thank you, sisters and brothers. Happy Holy Day.
Happy Holy Day. Smile. Brothers, please rise.
Islam.
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 God, give all praises to Allah, honor to our prophet, Prophet Noble Ali, give honor to Holy Day. And I'd like to give honor to our Sheiks, their sister Grand Sheiks, for their portion, which was showing and feeling what love really is, as far as to feel love. Islam.
Islam.
And at this time, may we all still our minds, may we all be quiet in the heart, and now sitting under the seal at the station of a Grand Sheik, Sheik Pennington Bey. Will now come to the altar to give his portion. Islam, 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 Islam,
Islam.
Islam.
First, I give praise to Allah, who is the Father of the universe. I give honor to His Holy Prophet, Noble Ali, the founder of the Moorish Science Temple of America. I give honor to the forerunner of our prophet, Noble Ali, Brother Marcus Mosiah God. I give honor to all holy divine prophets of Allah, because all the holy divine prophets of Allah, so Islam, Islam. I give honor to everything that honors was given to me before I came to this podium, and I have to come over here and press a hand.
How long have they been playing?
Because I said when I come to Baltimore, I'm not leaving until I press this hand.
Oh, yeah.
Tap in! Tap in!
Wow, wow, wow!
Tap in!
Wow, wow, wow!
Give her a flower, Give her a flower.
Ye are the children of one Father, provided for by His care. And I hear the Sheik keep saying, he said, you work. And I ask myself, is he talking to the speaker or is he talking to Allah who is working, through the speaker? Is he talking to the speaker or is he talking to the Sheik, Prather, who came when we needed him? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if y'all understand it, but the prophet sent, Prather to us because we needed him. When I got on the phone with Prather that night, I said, Sheik, I'm called to do something that I don't know how to do. Wow. On Facebook, if y'all see me, y'all see I say the master student. And I say that because the meek shall inherit the earth. I'm being humble. There's things that I don't know. I'm here to learn. Okay? And whatever you give me, I'm going to use it. I'm going to utilize it because, see, somebody used what they was given to save me. And I needed to be saved. Okay? Because I was found in the mud. All right? I was found in the dirt. When I came to the Moorish Science of America, life chased me into the temple. Wow. The sisters just got done talking. The Sheik just got done talking about how life be lifing. Life had been lifing on me hard. I was serving 20 years in prison. And I was at the beginning of it. And I was a young person who hadn't even lived that long. So I thought I had life. I didn't think I was ever coming home. I didn't even know what home was. All right? But when I walked through these doors, I knew that I was at home. I'm not going to say that I learned it here. I learned it when I first walked into the temple, when I first took that first step. And I came to the temple because I felt like my condition needed to be better. That's right. And I hoped and I prayed, I believed that perhaps it might be true. I might learn something in there that can make my conditions better. That's what you say, Mo. And guess what happened? My condition instantly began to get better. Yes, they say every round gets higher and higher. Every round gets better and better. Okay, so I come here to be made better. And I thank y'all, I give honor to y'all for embracing us, for waiting for us. Because the law say that the meat is to be open and closed properly. According to the circle 7 though. So the time never was. Y'all waited for the circle to be made whole. That's right. Honest to you for that. Honest to you for that. Thank you. Who working? Allah is working. The Sheik told me, I said, he came on my podcast. And I said, God, he said, Islam, Sheik Brother Pennington Bey. He said, tell the people Allah's name. All right? The Prophet Noble Ali brought us saving power, ain't that right? He brought us the name of our God, Allah. All right, when we hear that, don't it just do something to you? And when it was doing something, you didn't know what was being done, did you? But then you realized what was being done. You were being saved, redeemed, and perfected. All right? You can't be saved, redeemed, and perfected unless you suffer, ain't that right? Wow. So it is not strange that we get chased into the temple. I heard the young brother come up here and say, man, I be going through some stuff you're supposed to. Wow. You can't be made perfected if you don't go through some stuff. Perfected man must pass through all the ways of life. Meaning he must go through some stuff. All right? He gonna have to cross the burning sand. He gonna have to toil scantily to realize he needs to toil manfully. All right? So what you going through, that right there is tailor-fitted for you. You know who's the seamstress tailor-fitted your pain? 50 cents in that. Allah. All right? Allah did it. And he didn't do it to hurt you. He did it to make you better. Trust me. Because I done been through some stuff. All right? We all done been through some stuff. We from the streets. Okay? We from the streets. Allah came and he brought us a prophet to the streets, a universal prophet to raise up guiders of the nation. Why would he go to the streets to get ones out the dirt to raise them up and make them guiders of the nation? Because in the streets we go through stuff. So we understand when people are going through stuff. And we can minister to the people who are going through stuff. All right? Because they need to be ministered to. Islam, it is a custom in the Moorish Science Temple of America. Whenever teaching a group of Moors wayfair sympathize with just plain seekers after the truth, that we take a reading from this Holy Quran. And I'm going to take a reading from chapter number 26.
Talk about it, man. Come on now, take it on.
Holy instructions of unity. The gifts of the understanding are the treasures of Allah. The gifts of the understanding. And he appointed to everyone his portion and what measure seemeth good unto himself. See, it's not the understanding. All right? Because I can give you everything I got in my pocket. I can take the shirt off my back and I can give it to you. But I can't make you put it on so you can keep yourself warm. All right? If I give you all the money in the world, I can't make you use it properly. I can't help you employ it. All right? I can't do that. All right? You have to do those things on your own. So the gifts of the understanding in receiving something and then employing it right, then now you have been given the treasures of Allah. All right? So I want us to say honors to pray the ill, Sheik pray the ill. You know, Allah is absolutely the greatest. He is the best of planners, and He is our Father. He is the Father of the universe. So we are all family. All right? We are brothers and sisters, members of His divine body. That's right. All right? Members. You know? All members of His divine body with a part to play. So I thank you all for welcoming me. Those who came with Islam. Islam. Before I leave the podium, I want to call the Grand Sheik of this house.
Call him,
Eric Thompson. Hey, don't shake your head, Mo. Come up here and demonstrate them degrees like you told me when we met. Demonstrate them degrees.
Well, let him jump there, bro.
Islam to giving praise to Allah and on to the Prophet Moors. This is my demonstration right here. You know, we got a lot of work to do this weekend. Him just coming up here imitating what we doing and coming up here on that 7 is enough to be more. Enough was said more. You know, it's not about me, it's about the Almighty God of Allah. But we said that name out. Only one Grand Sheik. That's right, So Moors at this time, we're going to collect offering dues, anything owed to the temple, any donations, keep the lights on, all that more. We got a lot of work to do this weekend, Moors. It's long more. I give honor to the grand governors and her assistants. You know, they see with their own eyes. Don't know it the first time, but we can control the evil. Along with the sisters of my wife, Sheik Alicia Thompson Bey, and Queen Dixon Bey to come up, close out the meeting.
Wade in the water. Wade in the water, Mother. Wade in the water. Drowning out the trouble, the water. Thank you.
Islam. We want to thank everyone for taking the time to come out today, to still your minds, your hearts, to spend time with us and hear the sound of our voices both here and online. Islam? We are also grateful for all of our visitors that chose to spend your time with us today, as you could have been anywhere else. Islam? Would you mind standing up and giving your name and anything that's on your heart, and who actually brought you here today? Islam?
Brother Shine. Allah brought me here.
There you go, Mom.
Definitely like what you call a seeker of knowledge.
Come on now.
Spiritual and things of that nature. So anything that brings you closer to Allah.
Thank you, brother.
Brother, we can go ahead now.
How y'all doing? My name is Malik. Peace.
Peace.
Good to see y'all as well. Glad to see the service going on. I went to Milton Avenue. Didn't see nothing, so I appreciate it.
Most of
us, I know. Thank y'all for having me here.
Thank you, brother. Well,
Islam.
Brother S. Howard Bey. Of course, the spirit of law brought me here.
That's right.
I ain't new.
whoa.
Islam.
Islam.
I just want to get thanks because Allah has made it my destination to get here tonight. And I'm thankful for that destination. Islam. Grace to God.
Islam.
My name is Kennedy Bey. Y'all probably know me. Been around a good little while, so I'm glad, thankful that the prophet came into my life, man. And, I want, like I said, like everybody's been thanking, pray to your family for accepting me in the movement. As the record say, as above, so below. So as it is in the earth, so it is in heaven.
Islam.
All these brothers are just